Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. I think we're rolling. We should be getting ready to start here just a little bit. I see we got some folks in the chat. First of all, I see Pumpkin has dropped a super chat. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I like how they super chat keeps your chat at the top of the window. It's pretty cool the way they do that. And hello to Louise AMVs. We have Geneset Gaming as well, who has some good news. So does Pumpkin. So does Louise. Sounds interesting. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Hello to Exposer, Sailor Pika, and Unknown Spike. Welcome, everybody, for our stream of Pokemon TCG Online, as per usual. A little bit later. Yesterday, I was kind of busy taking care of some more stuff, preparing for the eventual Pokemon White playthrough. And just taking care of, you know, choresy stuff in the glorious world of being a grown-up. Yay! But we are here today. I didn't do the Pokemon Go video or live stream today. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm also going to see what I can do about doing our Pokemon battle stream. Maybe not the battle stream. Maybe, like I said, this weekend's going to be kind of busy. I've got a special event I'm going to in hosting Pokemon TCG tournament. So I'll try to do a stream tomorrow night, because it's Friday through Sunday that the event's going on. And tomorrow might be just the Wonder Trading for the Scyther, but I might do the battling. But I'll play that by ear and I'll figure something out here. And yes, we got to give you that Pokemon. That's right, Jorge. One sec. I could probably connect while we're doing this. Pumpkin has beat Platinum. Congratulations, finally. So you were taking Cynthia on with the Infernape, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And you finally managed to defeat the champion and take the prize, or claim the title for yourself. Awesome stuff. And Unknown Spike hatched their first Alolan Vulpix. Awesome stuff. Coincidentally enough, I hatched another one today, which was pretty cool. I don't know if they've made them more common, because I've been seeing a lot. Like, I didn't see any for the longest time, but I finally got my 5th one not too long ago. I hatched another one today. I'm thinking, like, I can basically just start trading them out to people, because, you know, I don't need to hoard all those many Vulpix. And maybe, excuse me, maybe if they're still not that common, then I could give them to someone that hasn't gotten one yet. And hello to OMG, it's Sark. Welcome to the stream. So, as per usual, what we're going to do, I'm just going to fire up my 3DS off the screen, because I still got to trade that Pokemon over to Jorge. Let me get my box of cards, the code cards here. So, since we got some folks here, I'm going to put the first code for our giveaway on the screen under the face cam. Let's see what we're going to get. I'm going to grab a little stack out of here, shuffle them up, and see what we get. So, you guys are probably familiar with the routine, but if you're not, I'll give you a quick rundown. We're just going to be playing some Pokemon TCG tonight online, of course. And I'm going to say every half hour, I'm going to give out some more codes. I myself will put in a code card for every half hour that we hit. And if anyone manages to defeat me in a battle before that half hour is up, I'll add another code card in. But just remember, I try to stick to the standard format. Some of the decks that I'll be using will still be expanded format, so I gotta stick to that. And certain cards are banned in the expanded format. So if I do happen to battle anybody that uses Pokemon cards that are banned, such as Wally, Puzzle of Time, Getsis, Hexmaniac, and I believe the only other card I know of, well, there's Archeops with the ability to prevent evolutions from hand, and the Shift Tree with Fan Away, I think it's called. If anyone does happen to use those, I'll still play out the battle, but as far as giving an extra code card to the giveaway is concerned, that battle is null and void. So if a banned card is used, like basically, we're doing a friend battle, which means you can use any cards you want, but if it's a card that does not fit in the expanded format, then that'll be an issue. But still, I'll give away one code every half hour regardless. First up, though, I'm going to give out a code for a Forbidden Light booster pack. Just going to type this one in here for you. I've been letting myself go a little bit slack with the QR codes. Like I said, I usually save these cards. I can scan the QR codes to make use of the QR scanner and Island Scan in Pokemon Ultra Sun. I've let myself fall by the wayside a little bit, and the excess code cards have been just building up. But I'm finally getting into it, getting some things like I caught a Prinplup the other day, which was pretty cool. Okay, there's a code for Forbidden Light booster pack. Alright, let's scroll over here. I'm going to put the screen back over there. I'm going to log myself into Festival Plaza just for trading with Jorge there. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here. Infernape was the Pokemon. Yes, I remember you from the last stream indeed, Luis. Sorry, I'm getting caught up on the chat here. And hello to Shiny Chestnut as well. And you're asking, how do you get this game? This game that we're using right here, Pokémon TCG Online. If you go to Pokemon.com and venture over to their Pokemon TCG section, there should be a clickable link to download a copy of Pokemon TCG Online. It is free to play, free to get into. You don't even need to spend any money to get cards on here, because like you're given booster packs, tokens to buy more booster packs, just different not codes, but you get all sorts of cool stuff just by playing the game. Now, you can get these code cards that they're showing right there if you do buy actual packs of the physical cards. Each pack comes with a code card which unlocks the similar kind of thing in the online game, but you don't even need to do that, which is pretty crazy. Alright, so I'm ready and waiting for a battle. We have Vincent. OMG, it's Sark. Where's my randomizer? I gotta see how many decks I have to work with. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 13 decks. Let's see which one we're going to go with for our first battle. Lucky number 13. Ouch. It's already Ultra Necrozma time. That is... It's going to be interesting. I mean, it's a powerful deck, but you never know what might happen. In fact, we got to choose the proper song. Hang on. Is this the one? Is this the one? This is the one. Let's go with this. Alright, we're going to take the first turn. So we're starting off with nothing but an Inkay, but that's okay, I guess. Inkay is okay. I think I can probably take the code down. So if anybody did pick up that code off the face cam, or beneath the face cam, let us know what you got in the booster pack. Hopefully something pretty cool and amazing. Alright. I was about to say, we don't have the most to work with right now, but at least we got something here. Let's go with a Kukui. We got... Oh, that's not a good start for Vincent there, sadly. Tapu Lele. You want to play it from hand to make the best use of the ability of Shadow Tag. Shadow Tag? Wonder Tag. Shadow Tag is a whole other thing. Alright, I guess that's it for turn number 1. Alright, I am connecting my 3DS right now, Jorge, in case you're still waiting here. Matt Majalovic. Yes, I do remember you. How's it going? Welcome to our stream tonight. What Pokemon team do you recommend for the Elite Four and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Huh. See, as weird as it sounds, it's like, I'm the kind of person that thinks, use the Pokemon that you want to use. And, like, with the right, proper training and such, they can pull through, regardless of which Pokemon they are. Now, of course, I would suggest maybe some type diversity would be pretty good. I'm going to get rid of that stadium. I don't want to punish my Ultra Necrozma. Well, that's about it. So, good type diversity such as, grass, fire, water, electric are pretty good options. Rock might be kind of good. As far as specific species, I'm not sure. But if anyone has any suggestions or recommendations, feel free to let Luis know in the chat there. Alright, got us another Ultra Necrozma GX. Well, what we're actually going to do is toss it away. Play the Ultra Recon Squad, discard that from hand. We got us another Malamar, sweet. Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to discard Max Potion, I think. Discard that. We're going to grab ourselves Dawnwing's Necrozma GX. I'm gonna bench it. I'm gonna Invasion. I'm gonna Evolve. And I'll throw an Energy on. Whoops. There we go. And that's about it for this next turn. I'm trying to get that trade request sent over to you. We see Rare Candy. Uh-oh. We're going to see Vikavolt. Yes, we're going to see Vikavolt, the Strong Charge Vikavolt. That'll be interesting. So that ability lets you search your deck for a Lightning and Grass Energy and attach them to your Pokemon however you like. Very cool stuff. Getting the Lugia, Shining Lugia, powered up. And Tate and Liza. Okay, so I got to send a trade over to Jorge. I think I set one of these Pokemon aside. Okay, we're going to trade that one over to you there. Trade whatever you'd like to trade over, Jorge. Ow, that hurts actually. So if I have an ability, you're hitting me even harder, eh? Okay. Well, what to do? I'm gonna take the hit. I got an idea. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So, Gaming with Jorge got Ultra Necrozma GX in your first pack? Really? Not bad. Did you happen to get the Rainbow Rare, or is it Standard? Because not that it really matters. Either one is definitely good. Can you play it on the iPhone? I don't know. Some people have said that they can get it on the iPhone, but others have said it doesn't work. I don't think there's like an official release for the iPhone. Some people have, well, I don't know how they did it, but they have gotten it to work on their phone. But they say it's kind of glitchy, so it's not, like I said, not an official thing. So I wouldn't recommend trying it. But if you can use it, like you can use it on PC, obviously, not too bad at all. And instruct. All right, so there is the trade for the 3DS here off screen. Let's go with Ultra Necrozma GX active. Alright, now then. The game is not giving me anything to work with. You gotta love one that does that for you. Okay, another rare candy. Gonna get another Vikavolt in play. Okay, the 3DS is now off. No more distractions. Alright. So, 60 damage or 120 if I have an ability. That's why I sent up Ultra Necrozma GX with no ability. They're only hitting us for the 60, which is a little bit better. And yes, I do remember you, Luis. You were here, I think just, not yesterday, because I didn't stream yesterday, but I think you were here the day before. So now you can hit for 120. Or, sorry, 130. But you're going to lose an energy by doing that. Man, these things can be kind of powerful. And you have another one powered up on the bench. Well, the game is being stupid, not giving me anything. Get out of my face, Ultra or Dawn Wings Necrozma GX. Give me some actual cards. Those aren't actual cards. Go ahead. Knock it out. I don't care. The game's not giving me anything I need to work with. Whatever. Alright then. Good morning to Charles Jones. Welcome to our stream tonight as the game decides to destroy me. Your 3DS actually is held till tomorrow again or a while. And Mr. Mime GX, Sailor Pika got that earlier today. Awesome stuff. Not bad at all. What can I do in this situation? Not really too much. Let's send up Ultra Necrozma GX once again. I mean, that's kind of helpful. But not super really. We're going to do something here. Mysterious treasure. Let's get rid of the Altar of the Moon. I'm going to grab, not you. I'm going to grab you. Another Dawn Wings Necrozma GX. Throw you to the bench. We're going to put Choice Band on our Ultra Necrozma GX here. I mean, I guess I could do this. We're going to Invasion. We're going to use the Psychic Recharge attached to our Ultra Necrozma GX. So I can hit something for 100 right now. Neither of the Lugia will get fainted by that. Can't take out a Vikavolt. I wouldn't take you down either, but let's do this. We're going to bring up a Vikavolt. We'll bring up Ultra Necrozma GX. And let's go ahead and Photon Geyser with 100 damage. If nothing else, this will slow down the, possibly get rid of some of the energies too. They can use the Strong Charge to attach a couple of energies for each Vikavolt onto the active one, pay for the retreat cost. But that's going to cost them 3 energies. Mr. Sharkbite has blown up the like button. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much. Can I do a shiny hunt Next stream. I don't know. I've never really considered doing that. I could try eventually. Thing is, like, with shiny hunting, I find, you know, there's a lot of, let's call it dead air, where it's like, oh, we're just kind of waiting for something to show up. And it's not always guaranteed that it's going to show up. Would I be entertaining enough to keep you folks engaged while I do shiny hunting? I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't know for sure. I could give it a try, perhaps. There's the instruct. Oh, do you see the retreat being paid for? I'm going to say we probably do. Yes, we do. Alright, so either Lugia can come up and get the knockout. There's the energy recycler. Bring it back. Oh, not bad. Bring back the energies. So you have paid for the retreat cost, but then come right back on in. Okay, then. And that is actually both of my Ultra Necrozma GX in the discard pile now. Sweet. Well, let's go, Cynthia. Now, I think I've got some rescue stretchers in here. If I don't, then... whoops. With only one prize left for them to take. This is not looking super good. Let's max potion. Just to say that we did. I will attach an energy. I'm going to play a nest ball just to see what we can find. Another Inkay. I guess we'll just drop that here. Altar of the Moon, just so we don't take any extra damage if I can help it. And that is it. Now, a single Guzma wins the game. There's the field blower. Doesn't hurt us too much, though. I'm going to turn my volume up a little bit. I can barely hear the music. So how has everybody's day been today? If someone uses expanded deck, do I give a code? I do, as long as there's no banned cards used in that match. Expanded is totally fine. Because a lot of the decks that I'm using are going to be expanded of my own creation as well. Because, frankly, I was looking at the decks when I was taking out the banned cards, and I realized, you know what? Some of them, they just don't work as standard decks. So I just kept them as they are. So, yeah, expanded is totally fine. Ultra Ball. Do we find a Pokemon? Just fail the search? Okay. So they're going to hit us for the decent either 120 or they can do 130, losing an energy from Shining Lugia. See, Rescue Stretcher. Where's my Rescue Stretchers? To be completely honest, I'm not sure if I have any in this deck. I'm pretty sure I would have, would have included them, but I'm not entirely sure. So there's that 120. Okay. Ooh, that's not bad. It's not entirely good either, because I can't really do anything. See, my thought was, if we still had the stadium in play, I could have retreated for free, basically, gone to the bench, brought up an Inkay, used Malamar to Psychic Recharge onto our Dawnwings Necrozma GX, attach one energy from hand, and then used Invasion to come back up. That being the case, we can't do nothing. And that's going to be it. One more hit and we're done. And Luis, your brother just started school. You feel like he's going to turn into a mini-me? Or a mini-you? What makes you think that? I thought that about my nephew, too, when he was younger. He would idolize the things that I did and just basically not copycat, you know, right? But he would like to do a lot of the things that I did because I was like the cool uncle. You know, I was into video games and stuff like that. Anyway, good game to Vincent. I was destroyed because this is me whining. The deck decided not to give me what I needed off the top. But that's how Pokemon TCG goes sometimes, so I have to accept that. That means this is going into the pile for codes to give out at the next half-hour mark. So good game indeed. It's been way too hot in Ontario, says Mr. Sharkbite. It's been warm. It's not, like, the past little while has been pretty hot here in my area. Today's not that bad. It's, you know, warmer than it could be, I guess, but kind of expect that for summertime. But today wasn't terribly bad. Past week, though, there have been some days that have been pretty crazy. And some of them you need to take out Wally, says Unknown Spike. Okay, so that would be one of the cards that would have to come out. Do I plan on playing the Beyblade Burst app? Probably not really, because I've never been a fan of Beyblade. Like, I don't mean to alienate people when I say this, but it just, Beyblade didn't seem all that interesting to me. Let's just say that. Deck number 6 gonna be a Grimlock, a deck that doesn't work all that well. Like, excuse me. With say Pokemon. Now Pokemon, I know I'm a big fan of Pokemon, so I might be biased in this sense, but I mean it makes sense to me that there are these monsters, these creatures, fire-breathing dragons. You have electric shooting, you know, Pikachu, these little mouse Pokemon. These things that can control the weather. It is crazy, all these things that you can have, but having them fight each other makes sense. When you had something like, look at all these mulligans, you gotta love it. When you had something like tournaments for people spinning tops, and then bink, bink, one falls over, that person wins. It's like, I never really followed it. I don't, like, you know, it makes sense for the concept of a game. Like, you know, oh, this is fun, let's just spin our tops and see who wins. But as far as the anime goes, they made it into like these big worldwide tournaments, and I couldn't help but sit there thinking, how is that a tournament? You know, I don't know. Again, I probably am alienating people by saying it, but it didn't make sense to me. Anyways, I guess that's enough about me ranting about Beyblade. I have a question, though. Why did I use Venusaur for the card sleeves for this? I probably just threw it together to confuse people. Yes, Scorched Earth. That'll help us. Alright, let us draw a couple new cards. Carbink Break is nice, definitely. Nothing else to really make use of just yet. I guess I'll put this onto our benched Carbink. Let's just see what you got in your hand. Got an Espeon GX fan club. You got, so we're going to see either Leafeon or Glaceon on turn 1. And a couple of blend energies as well. Alright, that's all we can do for the time being. Yeah, Lugia is pretty decent, isn't it? Man! Doing like double damage if the opponent has has an ability, which is good. Also, by the way, folks, I have water this time. Hopefully, that will prevent too much coughing, even though I'm not really coughing right now. It's earlier in the night. And I didn't mention, either, I'm going to plan for about an hour and a half tonight for our live stream. Let me just see where we're at right now, before I get too far ahead of myself. If we can hit 20 likes total, I'll add an extra half hour for the end of the evening here. Alright, now, question. Let's first draw 2 more cards. Another strong energy, that's decent. So let us attach to this Carbink. We're now going to evolve into Carbink Break. So this is another one of the expanded decks that, you know, would have to stay as expanded, because there's no I can't use the Carbink or Carbink Break, for example. And I kind of want to keep them, because that's part of the build-up of this deck. Alright, we got a Buzzwole on the bench. I will do that there. I guess let's go with the Diamond Gift. We're going to do 40, thanks to our strong energy. Attach 2 energy cards to one of our benched Pokemon. Let's go to Buzzwole. If I could find myself a nice fossil, that'd be pretty cool. We can start getting our Tyrant into play. Alright, we got the Solar Beam ready to go, and we are weak to grass, so this is gonna hurt. You got 160 HP remaining. There's the ability of Breath of the Leaves, so you have 200 HP remaining. Alright, now, let me think. I guess we can bring this Carbink up. We can retreat if need be. I just want to see what my options might happen to be here. Well, we can do this. We can rescue Stretcher. Put a Pokemon with the discard pile into the hand. We're going to grab our Carbink. Nope, Carbink Break. There we go. Get that back in the hand. I know we're going to lose it again. Excuse me, lose again in no time. But if the game would let me, there we go. We're going to evolve it on up. Anything we need to return? My computer's getting laggy. Uh-oh. Let's just go right ahead and Diamond Gift another 40 damage and attach up to 2 energy cards. Not just basics. Special energies can be done as well. So we'll do a special energy onto our Buzzwole. Alright, we got all of the evolutions now in play. Okay, so let me figure this out here, how much damage I am doing. That ain't bad, but it's not enough. I don't want to say exactly what I'm planning. We'll see it in just a moment, of course. There's a Breath of the Leaves. To be honest, I was kind of hoping Unknown Spike might have forgot about that, because if they did, I was about to one-shot this, not one-shot because it had damage, but I was going to take this thing down in one hit next turn. But as things stand, I can't guarantee that right now. I could do another 20. So right now, I'm looking at Sledgehammer. 30 damage plus 90 more if they have exactly 4 prizes left, which they do. So that would be 120. 40 more from the 2 strong energies total, so that's 160. If I could just do 40 more damage, I could knock out this Leafeon. Thing is, though, of course, the Glaceon, sorry, the Espeon takes us out next turn regardless. So what I could do... Do I have a Nest Ball? I don't, but I got an Ultra Ball. I can use that. See, if I could get Diancie, the Princess's Cheers adds more power to Fighting-type Pokemon. I believe we do 30 more, and that's so close to getting a knockout. If I could get... I don't even have a tool. Never mind. I guess we're just going to go with Ultra Ball. I might as well. I shall Ultra Ball. Get rid of the Field Blower and... I guess the Tyrant. Let's grab ourselves the Diancie. So to the bench you go. No, we're adding 20 more damage. I thought it was 30. Alright, Pal Pad. Let's shuffle back in some of our supporters. Cynthia and Skyla. So, I mean, we're going to do at least a whole lot of damage. Should be the 160. Should burn through a lot of the healing cards that we know Unknown Spike has. I said 160. I meant 180, of course. The extra 20 from Diancie, Prism Star. Okay. Actually, let's not power up with the Psychic just yet. Psybeam is ready to roll, though. Solar Beam of 110. So we will survive a Solar Beam. Not well, but we will. I'm just maneuvering my windows a little bit on the other side. Yeah, there we go. We are good. What time is it? Actually, we're at the half-hour mark, so I'm going to add one of my own, well, one of my own codes. They're all my own codes, right? But I'm going to add in a code for the half-hour, and it all comes down to if Unknown Spike defeats me, I'll add a third code for our little giveaway. Otherwise, we'll go with the 2 that we already have set up. There's the Solar Beam. There's the Ow. We didn't see any healing, not even Breath of the Leaves. Because it probably wouldn't have done enough damage. Well, this is interesting. Actually, let's try this. I'm going to retreat for the 2 basic energy. Is that going to matter? Well, it could kind of. I'm going to energy retrieval, bring those 2 basic energies back into hand. Excuse me. There's the coughing. I knew it was coming. We get ourselves another Buzzswole, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to play Acerola. Bring this damaged Buzzswole back into hand. Throw strong energy to it. I think that's it. Now we're going to see a lot of healing, I'm sure, from the Leafeon GX. Oh man, my stadium. I used that to get extra cards. Why would you do that? So is 50 damage healed? Yes, 50 damage healed. Okay. So currently 70 hit points remaining. And a Solar Beam. Ow. Well, at least we can take this down this turn. We got a Fossil, too. We'll play you down there. We're going to play the Buzzswole. I'll throw an extra strong energy onto our Buzzswole here. Go for the Sledgehammer, doing 70 damage, which is at least one knockout of the match. 2 prizes. Hello to Dazzling Shell. Welcome to our stream. As I try not to get completely destroyed. At least I got some prizes, if nothing else, though. So Psychic will drop us. Very much so. Let's get the other Buzzwole up. Hey, my stadium's back. Sweet. Alright, let's draw. A couple more cards. Tyrant. I'm going to give it an energy. Yeah. Alright, because we know Buzzwole's going to faint. Psychic doing 60. Plus 34 more, or 30 more for each energy I have. Well, they can only do 120 in that case, then, with the weakness. That does buy us another turn. You guys hear the music okay? I gotta turn this one up a little bit more. Oh, man. Good game. That's it. We're not gonna waste time with that one. Alright. So that's 3 codes I'm going to be giving out. First one I'm going to put into the chat. So a nice quick little copy-paste for you is there. This one is for Forbidden Light pre-release box. Alright, one sec here. Get it all typed in for you. And I'll take a quick look at the likes in just a moment. See where we're sitting at for the night. That one is good to roll. There you go. In the chat, code for the Forbidden Light pre-release box. Wonder what special promo card you might get from that. Now, while you fight over that one, I'm going to put beneath the face cam another code. This one for a Forbidden Light booster pack. What's with all the Forbidden Light? Doesn't sound, or it doesn't seem as forbidden as it once did, being how common they seem to be getting, eh? I guess it could still be forbidden, yet still be, you know, viewable or visible or whatever. Alright. This one is good for, as we say, the fastest fingers in the west or the east or the north, south, whatever. Boom! Forbidden Light booster pack. And one more code. It's going to be for, guess what? A Forbidden Light booster pack. Again, it's all Forbidden Light tonight, it seems. It was all randomly shuffled up, though. But I don't think you're going to complain about any of the recent boosters being the prizes. Oh, I typed this wrong. Okay, this one is good to go as well. So good luck to everybody getting these codes. Hopefully you get some good cards out of these packs. And that Forbidden Light pre-release box should come with a nice foil promo too, which you would only get if you attended one of those events, or by getting a code from my channel, or whoever else gives these codes out too. Where is that line from? I don't know, actually. I have no clue. So you should have that code by now. Boop. We're sitting at 8 likes. Alrighty then. Not quite the 20, so we're going to go for an hour and a half for the most part. Need to update some of those decks real quick. Which decks are you talking about? I'm not sure. But, alright, so that is OMG Sark and Steam Sale have battled. I didn't even open a little notepad yet. I gotta do that. Would anybody else like to battle for a chance to win some more code cards for the folks to get? One sec. OMG Sark and Steam Sale. Boom. Alright, and put you right over there. There we go. This is just me rearranging windows off camera. You can't even see this, but it's all well and good. Yeah, the expanded decks need some updating with removing certain cards that are like no longer usable. Only got a Lurantis. Which Lurantis is that? From Forbidden Light. Or is that the promo? I'm just kind of curious. Let's check the collection. Let's look at Lurantis. Because I know the promo Lurantis was really good. Newest to oldest. And which ones do I not have yet? There was no Lurantis in Forbidden Light. Not sure which one that would be. Unknown Spike got Prism Star Diancie, and the expansion is coming. Okay, 1 sec here. Let's randomize my next deck. I'm fighting against Software Man, or Software Man, I think that might be. So deck number 6, we use Grimlock. We're going to go with Life Drain. Alright. The next battle getting underway. And how fitting that Lysandre's music is playing for the deck I'm using, Yveltal GX. I guess it would fit if I was using Xerneas GX as well, right? I don't know. To me, Team Flare seems somewhat more in line with Yveltal. You know, the dark type. I was going to go back to the Lysandre music, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just let it play through. This is our battle versus, what's it called? Steven, champion of the Hoenn region. So let's see who's getting the first turn. Looks like they are taking the first turn. Alright, oh, we do have a basic. Sweet. I was kind of worried that we wouldn't. There we got Yveltal and GX. I've also got Empoleon and Prinplup. I need to get a Piplup. Oh, a Pheromosa is what you got. Okay. I mean, that's not a bad card in the sense that it has free retreat, which is always good. If you lose a Pokemon, send it up, then you can just retreat back to whatever you want. Hey, Dark versus Dark. Interesting. So we have discarded with the ability of Restoration. If this Pokemon's in the discard pile, you may put it onto your bench, then attach a Darkness Energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So it can just bring itself back. That is an interesting little combo. And Guzma is gone as well. So this works really well with that Battle Compressor. You can put it in the discard pile, put the energy that you need with it, and there you go. Wondering what GX cards will be in the Majestic Dragon expansion. I heard... Which one was it? I was talking to somebody today, and they were saying that there was a Salamence GX. That could be it. Hello, Pokeflexi. How's it going? You were kind of in our last stream on Monday when we were doing some Wonder Trading? Yeah, we were Wonder Trading on Monday. I got a... What was it I got from you? I got a Legendary from you. I think it was Entei. Another viewer there, Sailor Pika, got a Pokemon from you during the stream as well. Welcome to the stream. Meanwhile, let's see what's happening here. I'm getting destroyed. We have a set-up Shaman. I've never seen that before. Oh, and we flip tails on our sleep check. Nice. Okay. Don't be sorry. This is how the deck's supposed to work. I can act all bitter and upset about it, but it is what it is. So you have free retreat with Dark Energy. You got the best turn possible. Yeah, and not me so much. But it's alright. Let me think. You're going to be able to hit me for 130. Or, well, this could be the a very quick match indeed. First of all, I want to play this out. I don't really need to play that stadium just yet. I'll throw an energy on here. Can I not? There we go. Alright. Do I wake up? I do wake up. If they had me asleep and they managed to retreat the Darkrai EX, this one right there would have dropped me. So Dark Cleave, they can do 130, not affected by resistance. GX cards from the expansion are Reshiram, Kingdra. A lot of cool dragon types coming in that... What's it called again? Dragon Majesty or Majestic Dragon, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So like I say, they can do 130 with... Or actually 140 now with Dark Cleave. Which brings me 160 total. I'll take 10 more from the poison. You don't feel that bad. I mean, yeah. Oh, you gave a free pack. Sweet. Oh, what am I thinking? I was poisoned, right? I was thinking if I wake up, I'm not gonna. I don't have a special condition. I forgot poison counts as one. There's a code card for you. Ah, interesting little combo there for sure. I do like the fact that you've put all the cards you need in the discard pile with Battle Compressor, and then Darkrai brings itself back into play. Very cool stuff. Sadly, I had to play the victim to that, but it was cool to see. Like, that's what I kind of like with the streams that we do here. It's where I get to see cool combos that I might not otherwise notice and think about. So, doing the hypnotoxic laser poisoning me, it's a guaranteed poison. It's a coin flip for the sleep or not. But once I have that condition, boom. Simply take me out with that GX attack. And now, if I had another Pokemon in play, that would have played things out a little bit longer, but it was still a very good combination indeed. Oh, it was Cheese D Hat. Okay. Very good combo. And I'm destroyed. Alright, so that was Software Man. I'm going to grab a quick little drink here. Now, who else would like to do a battle? See if we can add another code card into our giveaway. Let me just get my screens up. There we go. I'm going to pop over to the... Do I have any packs I can open up? Any trade lock packs? Let me just see. Just to pass some time away. I do have a Steam Siege. Let's just see what we get out of the Steam Siege pack. What if it's an amazing card that I can't trade because it's trade locked? I mean, if I have a tradable version of it, I could then trade that away. What do you think? Alright, Steam Siege could be an EX. Excuse me, could be Mega. Wouldn't be a break. I think that's in the foil section. But we get... Wow! And Sailor Pika 88 is now challenging me. Not that you've interrupted too much. That wasn't a very amazing rare to showcase. Let's go with deck number 2, the Copycat. Now, I think, didn't you say that you had a Shiftry GX in one of your first pulls? Because this is the Shiftry GX deck. GX cards are Reshiram, Kingdra, Dragonite, Kyurem, and Prism cards. We've got Lance and Victini. Interesting. What does the Victini do? Victini Prism Star. Alright, so waiting for the game to load up. And this is Sailor Pika. So that's, you know what, I'm going to keep marking if I win or lose. Lose, lose, lose. There we go. I like keeping records like this. Okay. Hint, I'm not sure what the game that line is from, Dazzling Shell. You can just let us know in the chat if you would like to. Alright, waiting for the game to load. Now, is there anything else... Is there anything amazing to talk about in the world of Pokemon TCG? Let me just take a look. While we're waiting for the game to load up, I'm going to scroll over to the Pokemon website, because I noticed, like, I've been missing out on a lot of the news updates and stuff, because I don't do the videos I used to do, like, you know, the weekly news updates. I'd like to make sure I keep... Oh, I can mention this. I just found out today that Pokemon Go has a special event going on for lucky Pokemon. If you want to get lucky Pokemon, now could be a time to do it. Excuse me. If you have less than 10 shiny or shiny, less than 10 lucky Pokemon in your collection in Pokemon Go, or maybe not in the collection, but if you've gotten less than 10, if you trade a Pokemon from July or August of 2016, it's guaranteed to become lucky for this next little while. Alright, we've got Skitty and a Snover. And Luis is here. So this is not the best start for this particular kind of a deck. Marshadow is more of a play it from hand to set up with that ability kind of thing. But I'll work with what I got. We got a Nest Ball. I'm going to start off with... We're going to bench a Minun. So I'm going to attach an energy to the Minun. Now, here's where the kind of percentages come into play. I could play the Great Ball, look at the top 7 cards of the deck, find a Pokemon, and take it. Now, if I do that, there's a chance that I could find nothing but evolutions, which I could get with the Timer Ball instead. But the Timer Ball is, of course, a coin flip. Plus, if I get 2 heads and get 2 Pokemon out, that's 2 less Pokemon I can find with the Great Ball. All that being said, like, if I'm going to find Pokemon on the top, I want to find a basic. So I'm going to try the Timer Ball first. It is a moot point regardless. I had a feeling that's how my luck was going to play out. But I did get the basic I wanted to get anyway. We got a Seedot. And let's... I should have played this differently. I should have given the energy to the Marshadow. Because I have the energy recycle system. Once I retreated, I could have brought the basic energy back. And the deck you're building isn't ready to face yet, so the Swampert deck once again. Plus, you love using it. Yes, it's a good deck for sure. I do like the fact that... Oh, have we talked about Pokemon GX Tag Team cards yet? Do you guys know what Tag Team Pokemon GX cards are? I feel like we've already talked about this. But we might not have. I know I talked to some people about it. It's basically a Pokemon GX with another Pokemon teaming up with it. It's crazy. Like, think of it as, from what I think, you got your Pokemon GX. For example, the one they announced was Zekrom and Pikachu GX. So Zekrom is a GX. I feel like they've added in Pikachu as a bonus kind of thing. But, like, if that Pokemon gets knocked out, the opponent takes 3 prizes for that. And that is ridiculously crazy. Excuse me. I think I might as well play the Sky Pillar. We're going to lose the Marshadow, but that's kind of okay. Talk about Dragon Majesty. To be completely honest, I don't know much about Dragon Majesty, but I'm going to click on the Pokemon website and I'm going to bring up what information they might have about it. That's how out of the loop I am. I haven't even been following just yet. So yeah, I see Dragonite GX. I'm going to open you up in a new tab. I want to see what it can do. Now, if you guys want to follow along with what I'm just randomly looking at... Wait a minute! They changed Dragonite GX's energies. Anyway, if you want to follow along with what I'm talking about, go to Pokemon.com, click on the TCG section, the tab at the top, and you can see all this information as well. So, Dragonite in the past has been an electric and grass-type Pokemon, you know, energy user. This one's looking for water and lightning. That's weird. I mean, not weird, but it's different. Okay, we're going to ditch and draw. I'm not going to discard anything, but I will draw 3 more cards. Come on, mine, and help us out, please. Rescue Stretcher kind of is okay. And so it's got Dragon Claw for 70 for 1 lightning energy, Dragonite GX. Water, lightning, 2 colorless. Giga Impact does 200, and it can't attack next turn. What does Dragon Porter do? I can't read what that does. It's too blurry. We have How being played. Draw 3 more cards. Dragon Porter. Put a dragon Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. Is that really what that says? Now, that is interesting, because a lot of times you got to put a basic Pokemon onto your bench. But attacks like that say put a dragon Pokemon, that means any stage of dragon Pokemon can be put onto your bench using that attack. That's definitely interesting. Alright, now I think what we're going to do, we're going to rescue Stretcher. Let's bring back our Marshadow and play it the way it's meant to be played, not as my starting basic. We're going to play it onto the bench. I'm going to use the ability to play, or make both players shuffle their hands into the deck and draw 4 cards back. Wow, this was possibly the best turn I could have gotten. Rare Candy into Shiftry GX. Can't really attack just yet. We need the grass energy. However, we can now use Ditch and Draw. We're going to lose the Minun, but we're going to draw 3 more cards, at least get us ready to roll. Got a couple of Judges. Excellent. This is good. Very good setup on my part, unless I lose my current hand, which might be somewhat devastating. So that's the Dragonite GX. Let's take a look at... There's a Charizard as well. Charizard with Resolute Flame. This Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each of their Pokemon GX and Pokemon EX in play. Not bad. Fiery Blast is 130, and discard an energy from this Pokemon. Of course, that could be simply... give it a burning energy if expanded format is being used, and that just reattaches from the discard pile. It's not bad, not bad. Let's see what else they're talking about in this expansion. We're going to have 70 cards, over 70 cards, over 20 Dragon-type Pokemon, which is also nice. 2 Prism Star cards as Dazzling Shell, sorry, Unknown Spike has said it's going to be Lance and Victini. And we're going to have 6 full art cards. Alright, let's judge. Both players shuffle the hand of the deck, draw 4 cards, just like the Let Loose ability of Marshadow. And, if you don't know why I did that, the extrasensory attack does 90 plus if we have the same amount of cards in hand, 90 more. I didn't really need to do it just yet. Delcatty only had 90 HP, so I could have taken it down in one hit regardless, but I want to try to play the strategy out as is you know, supposed to be played, I guess. Of course, we do not have another way to make both players shuffle to get to the same cards just yet. Hello to Lego Deadpool! Welcome to our stream for some Pokemon TCG Online. I'm currently on a losing streak. I'm 0 for 3. I might be doing okay this time, but we do now see Swampert on the opposing side, which can hurt. How much would you need to take me down? I'm at 240 HP. You would need 5, 6, 7, 8. No, you need... Yeah, 8 energies. Is it 8? Yeah. If you have 8 water energy attached to Swampert, you can one-shot Shift your GX with Hydro Pump. Check out White Kyurem GX. I don't think it's shown on the Pokemon site just yet. I'm just going to stick to the Pokemon website for the time being. And if I don't see it, I'll have to pass for the moment. Actually, wait, let me try this. Super Scoop Up. Rats. Do I need any supporters back? Not just yet. I shall... I guess I might as well play another Minun. Let's get a preparation for another Shiftry GX. And we'll go for the extrasensory. Well, I mean, I could shuffle away that Swampert. I'll do this for the time being. Alright, we got another prize. It's going to be a Nest Ball, which doesn't really help us that much here. Let's see, does it show anything for Dragon Majesty? It's probably just going to show one of your cards from the expansion. What are you doing, website? Oh, it does show a few others here. Wait, this shows a bunch of the cards. That is awesome. Hang on, I'm going to look at that in just a moment. I'm going to go double colorless. Let's play Nest Ball. Get ourselves, I guess, another C-Dot. I want to keep the Marshadow available to be played from hand. We're going to Copycat. I'm going to shuffle my hand away and draw 2. Let's go for the extrasensory, going for the 180. You could say I turned things around by pulling a 180. The other day, a guy was riding up the street on a bike, but the cops were chasing him. You said, bleeping cops. It was at your local convenience store. Lego Deadpool, what is happening? Now, being Deadpool, did you intervene and try to save the day? I would say don't do that. Of course, leave the job up to the cops. That's their job for doing it and stuff like that. But yeah, it's kind of a weird situation, isn't it? I occasionally hear, like, you know, crazy stuff happening in my town, but not usually that often. Ladies being played. Okay, what does Victini Prism Star do? I feel weird that I'm showing, like, I'm talking about this stuff. I'm not even showing you folks. Is there a way that I can show this? I don't think. Let me try something. I'm going to try something a little bit super sneaky, kind of. Can I? Nope, that's my whole desktop. That's not right. Can I do a section? Hang on, let me focus on this here first. I'm going to... I guess I'll throw an energy down. I'm going to play the Marshadow. Oops. Play the Marshadow. So we'll both shuffle away to get 4. And that puts us at the same amount of cards. I can do the extrasensory for another 180. Another knockout on the Slugma. How can I do this? Screen capture. Can I do smart selection? No, it's not going to let me do it. Weird. So yeah, if you want to see what the cards I'm talking about, just go to Pokemon.com and you'll be able to see them there. But Victini Prism Star. Infinity does 2 fire energies, does 20 times. 20 damage for each basic energy card in your discard pile. Then shuffle those cards into your deck. That's not bad. You get a pretty powerful hit, and you can retrieve some energies. Wow, you hit me for 180? I wasn't even paying attention. I had a feeling I was going to look back and be all flabbergasted over what was happening. So we're going to go with Parallel City. I'm going to flip around that way. Now, I got to get rid of some Pokemon. Get rid of those 2 Marshadow. Alright, let's judge it up. We're both going to get 4 cards. We got a Rainbow Energy here. That's all I can really do, though. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Extrasensory of a lot of power. 360. Now that really turned things right around. A complete 360. How about that? Alright, we have a Mudkip up. The last Pokemon seems to be... Good morning from Japan. Hello to Licia. Welcome to the stream. That's actually... Isn't that the name of the Pokemon, or the trainer in Pokemon Ultra Sun... Oh, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, who is all about this music. The contest music. I think it is. Hello to JJ Charmander. Welcome to the stream. Lego Deadpool says... Can I play? I might exit the stream during battle. If you want to jump in and do a match, yeah, sure. Once we're done battling Sailor Pika. We got the super effective. Let's go Perplex. A lighter tap there to finish this off here. Oh, and we Confuse. Oops. So that is a battle versus Sailor Pika. Good game. Thank you very much. I had type advantage for, you know, the most part there. I got some pretty good lucky draws when I got that Shiftry GX and a rare candy, so luck was definitely part of the deal. But since we're at about the half-hour mark, I'm going to toss in another code card here. We've got 2 codes I'll be giving out. Let me just see where we are at on the likes. We're at 12 likes for the time being. Got about a half hour left, but if we can get another 8 likes to push us to 20, we'll add an extra half hour to the end of our stream, pushing us to a full 2 hours. Alright, so first things first. I'm going to put a code under the face cam. It's going to be for a base set Sun and Moon booster pack. Let me just grab this here. Excuse me. Yeah, the coughs are coming back. Actually, wait. A little bit of hydration to try to help me out. Alright. Look at our base set Sun and Moon. And if anybody's looking for any of those strong charge Vikavolt that we saw, was it Vincent, I think, that had them earlier? You can get them from the Sun and Moon base set with any luck. And I think, were they one of the foil promo cards that came in the 22 card packs? I think they might have been. So this is on screen under the face cam. Whoever can type the quickest gets that Sun and Moon base set booster. But now, I'm going to put a code in the chat. And this one is for a Burning Shadows. Wait a minute, have we done this one? No, okay. I'm looking at this. I wrote the code out by pen because I was like, why would I do that? But it turns out, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Look how messed up some of those characters are. Like, can you even... Well, I can't even really see them on the screen, but they misprinted that really bad. So I tested this code to see if it was correct, and I figured out what the code was supposed to be. So one sec here. It's coming in the chat for you, and then I'll see what's going on in the chat. Okay, so this should be good to go. In fact, what I'm going to do before I put this in, I'm going to test this to make sure it is good. Just one sec. I'm going to go to the redeem, and I'll show you how sometimes I will test the codes, but I won't actually redeem them. I can type, submit the code, it is valid, but I'm going to back out. If I back out, I'll have to re-enter them later. Yep. So I don't need to redeem that code. We're going to go ahead and enter this one for you. There you go. Alright, that is for a Burning Shadows booster pack. Alright, let me get caught up once again here. Let's see. So White Kyurem GX attacks are Shred. The attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's Pokemon. Active Pokemon. And Raging Blade, if this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this does 80 more damage. So what's the base damage of Raging Blade? I'm expecting it's probably 80, plus you do 80 more. I don't know for sure. But Dragon Nova GX, your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned and paralyzed. It's not bad. And which cards were we talking, or was I talking about? I think I was talking about the Vikavolt, the Strong Charge Vikavolt. Like, those come in the base set Sun and Moon, but they could also come in, I think, as a promo. Hang on. Let's go Strong Charge. Let's see. Excuse me, not owned. Yeah, was it? No, maybe, no. This was from. Oh, this is from the blister pack. I think you get 3 booster packs, and I think this is one of the cards there. So this wasn't one of the Sun and Moon base set pre-release promos. I wonder which ones were. We already battled Software Man for the time being. Let's see if anyone else wants to do a battle. Okay, that code is redeemed, I hope. So if anyone gets some cool cards, let us know in the chat. Okay, so that is the Victini. Let's see what the Kingdra can do. And there's the White Kyurem GX you're talking about. I see it. There's the Salamence. We got a non-GX Como-O. I feel bad that I can't show these here. Is there anything? Well, hang on. Let me try this. I'm going to try a little bit of sneaky, live, edity type stuff. Where is it at? Can we see it? Yes, we can see it. Look at this. There's Kingdra. I want to make it bigger. I want to read what it says. So Kingdra GX Hydro Pump. This does 50 damage more. What's that? No, 50 damage. 50 more damage times the amount of water energy attached to this Pokemon. Am I reading that right? Yep. Okay. Reverse Thrust, 30 damage, and switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. I can't see anyone wanting to use Reverse Thrust. It's going to probably be the Hydro Pump. And Maelstrom GX. This attack does 40 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. 40 damage across the board. That is crazy. Definitely a cool Pokemon for sure. Alright, now let's see what else we can take a look at. I'm going to get Salamence GX here. We'll take a look at Como-O as well. And the other card they have revealed so far is Lance Prism Star. Alright, let's take a look at some more cards while we are all here. Just to take a look-see. Salamence. So this one here, oops, cancel. So the ability is Dragon Lift. Your Pokemon in play have no retreat cost except for Pokemon GX and Pokemon EX. So that's cool. Any non-GX or EX can move around for free. Bright Flame for Fire, Water, and 2 colorless, 200 damage, and discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Flame Jet GX for a Fire and 2 colorless. This attack does 120 to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Ouch! That can be a lot of power for sure. Alright, so let's see another card here. Just 1 second. What's the next card going to be? I think we're going to look at Como-O. Where are you? I think that's you. Alright, so Como-O. You have Guard Press for a Lightning and Colorless, 60 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. Raging Uppercut, Fighting and 2 colorless, 90 plus. If this Pokemon has 8 or more damage counters on it, this stack does 120 more damage. So basically, if it's half knocked out, you're doing 210 damage. Whoa. Now think, using the, what's it called again? We just looked at it. Dragonite. Using the Dragonite's GX attack, or sorry, Dragonite GX's GX attack, you can put this onto your bench without having to evolve it up if it's in the discard pile. That's kind of wild. Alright, the last card we're going to look at is, excuse me, another clearing of the throat, Lance Prism Star. Whereabouts is Lance? Did I not get him? I didn't get him, hang on. Alright, let's take a look at Lance. You can play this card only if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Search your deck for up to 2 Dragon Pokemon and put them on your bench. Again, that can bypass the evolution. You can put Dragonite GX right onto the bench. You can put, I don't know, Garchomp with the, you know, Royal Blades. Put that on your bench. No evolutions required. You gotta love the way the Pokemon TCG isn't broken at all, and it makes complete sense, right? Yeah. So, what do you think of these new cards? You know, we didn't even take a look at the. I didn't show you the Dragonite, and I'll show you the Charizard as well, and the Kyurem actually. Let's just look at all the cards basically, and the Victini we didn't see. I don't think. Okay, let me show you the Dragonite GX. I'm keeping an eye out in case anybody does send another challenge my way. I haven't seen one just yet. So here's the Dragonite. That's the one. Giga Impact can do 200, but the Dragon Porter GX is kind of interesting. Put one Dragon Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. It is limited to just once per game, of course. It is your GX attack. But it could have some power. I don't think that's going to be as useful. I mean, Giga Impact... Well, Giga Impact would be good if you have some way to, like a bench Pokemon can switch to the active and then retreat that one. Because the effect of Giga Impact saying this Pokemon can't attack during your next turn, if you go to the bench, all hovering effects like that do get cleared off. So going to the bench would eliminate that restriction. Therefore, if Dragonite GX came back up, it could Giga Impact again on that turn. So keep that in mind. And some people, someone actually said that that's not how it works. But it is actually how it works. Like any special conditions or the hovering effects like that do get taken off when you're on the bench. It says so, like right in the basic rules. It's something that not a lot of things, not a lot of people come across though. So some people might not be aware, but it is a way around that. I've used it with Metagross. You know what? Let's hide this for one sec. Metagross GX. Do I have any of those left? I don't want Strom Metagross GX. What the? Backspace. What the heck? There we go. Okay, Metagross GX. The Giga Hammer. Yeah, 150 damage. This Pokemon can't use Giga Hammer during your next turn. But if you bring it to the bench, bring it back active again, it can. For example, let's take... This actually works well with this Metagross from... Not this one. Would you... Game? What are you doing? Man, this lag is bad. Magnetic Warp. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, and if you do, your opponent switches their Pokemon as well. So you could possibly switch into something with Free Retreat, bring it back, bring up the Metagross GX. It can now use, what's it again? Iron Hammer? I've already lost track. It can use the attack again. But any way to get it to the bench clears off that effect. Alright, so let's see what else we can take a look at. That was the White Kyurem right here. There's that Shred attack for 40 damage, not affected by any effects on the opposing active Pokemon. Raging Blade 80 plus 80 more if you have any damage counters on your Pokemon. There's the Dragonova GX 200. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned and poisoned. No, poison. Paralyzed. Crazy powerful. Yeah, Kingdra looks pretty fun to play. Salamence looks pretty good. Dragonite looks happy, indeed. I'm just happy to be here, guys. You know, I'm having fun too, eh? Alright, so what else? I didn't show you the... There's the Victini we were talking about. Prism Star Victini. Excuse me, is he... So, what is Victini doing? Is he holding something, or is that him punching? That's not his hand, is it? Victini, what are you doing? What do you got in your hand? I can't even make you any bigger than that. No, that is a fist. He's punching. Victini, don't be so brutal, man. You're supposed to burn things to a crisp. Don't punch them. There's our good buddy Charizard. And look, what's Charizard doing? That's probably Fire Punch. Resolute Flame and the Fiery Blast. 130, discarding energy. But I like that. The ability. This Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each of their GXs and EXs. So if they even have like 2, you're doing 190. Throw on a Choice Belt, or a Choice Band, you're adding another 30 if you're hitting an EX or a GX. I've said this before too, maybe not here in the stream, but how long do you think it's going to be until they stop referencing Pokemon EX on cards? Because eventually, with GXs now being the thing, we haven't had an EX since before the Sun and Moon series came out. You know, just to save on space, they're probably going to stop talking about EXs. Then in an unlimited format tournament, people are going to be bringing EXs like crazy because there's going to be no restrictions on them. It's going to be kind of wild. Alright, last one we got to look at, I believe. Is there any others? I don't think so. Now, we've looked at them all, I believe, now. But, yeah, Salamence. All basic, not even basic, all Pokemon that are not EX or GX, free retreat. The Bright Flame 200, discard 2 energy, which is a drawback for sure. Excuse me. Unless, what you could do with that is have your Salamence GX with a Fire, a Water, and 2 Psychic energies. After you use Bright Flames, bring it to your bench, have a couple of Malamar with Psychic Recharge, reattach those energies, and you're good to go. You can Bright Flame again. If you could have 2 Salamence GX and keep cycling them back and forth, and keep using the Psychic Recharge, that could be actually pretty good. And the Flame Jet, 120 to any of your opposing Pokemon. What I don't like, though, is that Dragon type is not super effective on anything. Nothing's weak to Dragon. Now, before Fairy came into the card game, Dragon actually was a weakness to itself. But it's like, I think what they've done, Dragon now has some good power to it. You know what? I'm going to actually tuck you in the corner. Dragon type can have some good power to it, but the problem is there's no type effectiveness to concern yourself with. So it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of limited in a sense. They can do good power, but you'll never get double damage on anything. But, I mean, in the case of something like Garchomp, for example, do you even need double damage? Not even close. That Royal Blades does enough. And let's just end off taking a look at this Kingdra. Again, I think that Hydro Pump is going to be crazy. 10 damage, 50 more for each water energy you have attached. What's a good way to accelerate water energy onto something? Well, we can take a look at... I feel like this has stopped being a battle stream. It's more a chat stream, basically. Let's look at a pretty standard card here, Aqua Patch. Attach a water energy card from your discard pile to one of your benched water Pokemon, and Kingdra is water type. Of course, it could also be a dragon type, but they went with water for this card, so that could be a way to accelerate your energies onto it. If you have, excuse me, there's the coughing. If you happen to be running some max elixirs, while it is still in the Horsey stage, look at the top 6 cards of the deck and attach a basic energy from the top 6 to one of your basic Pokemon on the bench. That could speed up your energy a little bit as well. What else could work? I guess the only other thing that comes to mind at the moment could be the Rainbow Brush. Choose an energy card attached to one of your Pokemon, search your deck for a basic energy card, and switch it with that card. So you could possibly run a water and metal deck and put use for example the Magnezone that can accelerate energies of metal type, but use the Rainbow Brushes to swap the metal type with water type from within the deck. That could possibly speed it up. That's a lot of cards to make use of, though, just to add one extra energy or two per turn. So I don't know, there's a few different ways that this could possibly work, but it's going to be cool to see some of these cards on the battlefield. Now, when does the set come out? Let me just take a look. This is September 7th. What is today? September 5th. This comes out this week. Now, is this a full set? I don't think it is. It's more like a subset, I believe. Unknown Spike is asking, who will battle next? Well, I don't think anyone else is going to be battling tonight. Doesn't look like it. So, you know what we're going to do? I think we'll just end off here for the night, but I'm going to end off... I'm going to give you a couple more codes. Since you guys stuck around here till the very end, I got a couple more codes, and we kind of take our ideas away from this upcoming Dragon Majesty. I like how the symbol for this expansion is basically the dragon energy of the cards. So I've got a Fates Collide booster pack. I'm going to put that in the chat for you. So it'll be a copy paste. And after this, I got to keep working on getting our Pokemon White playthrough ready. I'm going to work on doing the layout tonight so it looks all nice and fancy. I think I'm going for like a checkerboard type deal. Because of course black and white, checkerboard kind of makes sense. So that is for a Fates Collide booster pack down in the chat for you. And we have in the, or on the screen, it's going to be a Guardians Rising booster pack. Okay, let's hide you out of the way here, so we don't block the screen from our code for the peoples. I know people like to see Kingdra, but free cards are good too, though. And, oops. No, we're good. No, we're not good. I messed up. There we go. Alright, this should be good to go. So, Guardians Rising. Now on your screens. Take that to Pokemon TCG Online. Get yourself some good cards, hopefully. Alright. There we go. So I think we're just going to end it off there for the time being. I guess I'm going to try to get back on schedule for next week. I should have things more caught up and back on track. So yeah, next Tuesday, I'll aim to do our Pokemon TCG. Tomorrow, I'm going to aim to do a Pokemon Go stream at about, say, 5 o'clock Atlantic time and do our usual gifting and stuff. And in the evening, I haven't decided just yet if we're going to do Wonder Trading or the battles. So I'll give it some thought tonight. You'll see the stream is prepared, and I'll get the event set up for us before the end of the night there. So just stay tuned, and we'll see what we get. But with that, it is now time to go. So I want to say thank you, folks, for tuning in. Thanks for the battles. I went 1 for 4, at least, but good game to everybody out there by getting some more codes for you folks to be picking up along the way. And no, we're done for the evening, unfortunately. So that's going to be a wrap for tonight, folks. Thank you once again for hanging out and tuning in. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time. And have yourselves a good evening as soon as I can find the stop button. There we go. All right, have a good evening, everybody.